The Science Shop is a civic engagement initiative. We work with community organisations who need pieces of research done, and we also then work with staff and students in the university who need to do research as part of their course of study. And we match the two together. Our starting point for project ideas is always working directly with the community itself. So over the summertime we go out to our community partners and we ask them what pieces of research they might be able to use, and we scope them into projects that are suitable for students to do as part of their degree. Then we work with academics who are teaching modules where students need to do research and ask them to help us select pieces of research that are appropriate for their students. And then finally we go in and present the projects to students themselves. We speak with the students, we get an understanding of what it is that they're able to do and what they want to do, and we find a way to match those different aspects together into a project idea which the student then takes on and develops. We love working with academics, we love having new academics come through, and we're very fortunate to work with some amazing academics right across the university, and we meet more every year, and that truly is one of the real joys of the job, is the number of different passionate, committed people that you get to work with, and you get to work with their students as well. Last year, or the last couple of years actually, I've been working with a colleague in maths, and that's really exciting because it's a completely new discipline. It's someone who is really interested and engaged. It's quite different from the point of view of maths. It's not something they typically do, so he's doing something cutting edge as well. And that's quite exciting. You know, it's quite exciting when you find maybe the one person in a department who really wants to do something like this, and you're able to support them and give them the opportunity to make it happen. Last year we were delighted to receive the Collaborative Award for Teaching Excellence. And it was a kind of a natural fit because so much of our work is around collaboration. The idea of being acknowledged at a UK level for the amount of collaborative work that we do was really, really very exciting. I built a National Teaching Fellowship on top of it as well, which again, because that's very unusual for people who are not academics to receive awards like that, I wanted to make the point that academic related staff can actually go for and receive academic awards as well. So for me personally, that was also something really exciting, and really I was very proud of it. One of the big changes that we have been instrumental in promoting is building real life experience into degree programmes. So we have been working at a European level with other partners for quite a number of years, actually trying to think about how do you strategically build engagement into curricula so that when students need to do research, they're not just sitting in a library. They're actually going out and doing something in real life that's meaningful to real people, because that's a much richer learning experience for them. And I think we've been quite successful in that in Queen's. I think we're a bit ahead of the curve in some respects, because we've been learning from the best in Europe as well, and bringing that practice back here. So I think that probably is the biggest impact, is all of the hundreds and hundreds of students who have had real life research experience, which helps them to become engaged researchers. We had a student from biomedical sciences a number of years ago who was very interested in research on cancer, and she did a project with us and with Cancer Focus NI at that time, and it really piqued her interest, and from that she went on and did a PhD in cancer research and is now actually a researcher in the Patrick G. Johnson Centre here at Queen's. So students do often discover that they have a research pathway to their career that they might not have realised before. For a long time I have felt very passionate about interdisciplinary teaching. When projects come to us from community partners, they don't come discipline specific, and we're breaking them into discipline specific chunks, which doesn't always do them justice. So I suppose my passion and what I would like to see happen is we would be able to develop an opportunity for students to work together through the curriculum in interdisciplinary groups on real life research projects for community partners as a kind of a dissertation. That's what I would like to see happen, and that's what I'm going to work towards.